if you are going here in the UK from a red list country, yeah, this is basically what can happen to you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's me, Dawn. If you're new here, please subscribe and click the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. So for the old ones, welcome back. It's been a couple of months since I last uploaded a video here on YouTube, and I'm just so excited to start again. I did take a much needed break from social media posting, from creating content, because I feel like it was already getting too tiresome for me, because I had to juggle, trying to make content every week, and at the same time working, and at the same time preparing for a move abroad and finishing all of my requirements. And yes, I am now abroad. I'm currently in the UK. I am in quarantine here in the hotel. So this is all about how my quarantine is going, and kind of like a review, and I just wanted to share tips as well if you are going here in the UK from a red list country and you want to know more about how the quarantine life is. So yeah, if you want to watch more of that, please stay tuned. Right, so I actually wrote down notes here on how everything happened. Well, basically from the time when we got off the airplane. So we got off Terminal 3 from London Heathrow Airport. We were all escorted, all passengers who were from red list countries and who need to quarantine will be transported to Terminal 4. For those of you who will be journeying or traveling alone, just like me, you don't have to worry, because there are actually a lot of staff who will be there to guide you and make sure that you go on the right bus and on the right lane, and you just get to your hotel properly. So that's it. And when we arrived in Terminal 4, we had to go to a counter after a long walk, and they would be asking us for the hotel booking, for the CTM with the name of the hotel. So that's your COVID test booking. It has the name of your hotel there, and they'd be giving you a slip with a certain color to know which bus you're going on. So I actually got a green slip for my current hotel. Others got the red slip and the blue slip, and after that a staff will guide you towards the place or the area where the bus will be waiting for you. So once they looked at the slip, they guided us towards the bus, towards the waiting area, because we have to wait for the bus, but it was already actually there. So they saw my slip, and then they guided me towards the bus where my bus was. And so I rode that, and then here I am now in my hotel. But I actually skipped a lot of parts, mostly the waiting time. We got off the plane at around 1 p.m. London time, and I was able to make it to my hotel past 6 o'clock. We waited for our baggages. I probably waited for more than an hour. The travel from Terminal 3 to Terminal 4, and the travel from, we waited for more passengers in the bus, and the travel from Heathrow to my current hotel now, which is about an hour. So that's it. And for the next part of the video, I'm going to share about my quarantine experience. Alright, so the hotel that I am at right now is at Aurora, Gatwick Crawley. So there we had to travel from London here to Gatwick. It took about 3 hours because other passengers also were escorted to different hotels. So I was actually able to see what type of hotels that the other passengers were able to go to. There was one who went to the Hilton, one in Sofitel, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And there were a couple who went in some sort of bed and breakfast inns. And this was the last stop, Aurora. And I'm very thankful, thank you Lord, that I was able to get to this hotel, because everyone has been so nice and accommodating and approachable. And the hotel room itself, the services and the food, I have no problems. So when we got here in the hotel, a couple of staff escorted us to a room where they had to give us information packs and take information from us. For example, how many were supposed to be in one room, what kind of food preferences do I like, or what kind of food do I like? Do I have any allergies that they want to be aware of? And aside from that, what I appreciate in this hotel is that they give you choices for your meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I have heard in some other instances or cases that they weren't given any option. So that's kind of difficult, especially if you're new here in the UK, where you can't really have anything delivered, especially if you haven't gotten it all sorted out yet. You're not sure how to have food delivered here or in your hotel room, so that would be a challenge. So if you're not sure, you might want to prepare for that. There was one time when I had food delivered because I had a training that started at 1 p.m. and lunch starts here at 1 p.m. as well. So I had lunch delivered earlier so that I could prepare for my training. So that's one thing that I can share about Aurora. So from where I'm from in the Philippines, we usually have lunch at 12 noon. Here in this hotel, I'm not sure if it's in the UK, but in the hotel, they usually serve lunch at 1 p.m. Breakfast at 7:30 and dinner at around 6:30 onwards to 7:30. So that's it. Yes, the room that I have is actually a double room with a queen size bed. I think all the beds and pillows were very soft. I don't have a sore back after sleeping for a couple of nights. I also have a coffee bar right there. A shower and a bathtub inside the toilet. A safe and a closet for my clothes. A TV, nightstands, and a blow dryer for my hair as well. What I also like is that they gave us cutlery and crockery for us to be able to eat our meals in. They also gave us sanitizing items. Let me show you here. So they gave us free sanitizing items, and they also gave us dishwashing liquid and a sponge to wash our cutlery and crockery sets as well. So I really appreciate that, so that, you know, we're not in these times we're not really sure if the passenger has COVID or not. Also, thank God, I also tested negative for my first test on the second day for COVID. Well, lastly, for the service, this is what the information packs look like. They're just a bunch of paper with the information you might want to need about laundry services, when the food's gonna be delivered, cleaning services, and whatnot. Anyway, let's move on to the food. So for the food, I really like the food so far. There were one or two dishes that I didn't really like, and that was the quinoa rice. I didn't know why I wrote that down, and I'm not even sure that I chose it, but anyway. There was also the roasted chicken. It was a little too bland for me. It's a good thing that they do give these tiny packets of salt and pepper if you find that your food is too bland. And what was the other one? I forgot. But generally, most of the food I do enjoy. They also give me cake for dessert at night. They also give you fruits, which is really good. Also, if you are bored, you are allowed 30 minutes outside. You will also be escorted by security during your 30-minute walk. So that's it. As for the service, so far here in Aurora, every time I call reception, whenever I have a problem or an issue, everyone's been so nice and attentive, even the security. And they just really know what to do, especially when I called them about the COVID test kit, because with the COVID test kit, you have to log in online first and make an account there and just type in your information. And the website was actually asking for my organization number. I'll be giving you a packet just like this. It was asking me for my unique organization number. I couldn't find the person who gave the pack when I checked in the hallway, so I had to call reception, and they were able to give it, so they already know what to do. And I was able to enter my details in the website. So if I could give a score for the food, it's going to be 4.5 out of 5 because of the dishes that I didn't really like. For the service, it's 5 out of 5. But for the internet, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 because in my first night here, I didn't have access to the internet until late at night. And I was worried because I didn't want my mom, my dad, my husband to worry, my employers to worry, because I couldn't really contact anybody. I couldn't let anyone know that I was already booked in the hotel. So they were probably worried for a couple of hours. It was resolved, but I still get kicked out of the internet, especially for my phone. Yeah, so that's it. I give a 3 out of 5 for that. And whenever I play PUBG, I get really slow speeds, except for my laptop though. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, so 3 out of 5 out of that. So overall, my stay here, well, it's not really done yet, but currently I'd give it a 4 out of 5, 3.5 to 4 out of 5, just because of the internet. But anyway, that's it so far. I'm doing well here in quarantine. Whenever I'm bored, I just go on my phone or watch TV here in my room, call my family, call my husband, and yeah, that. Oh yeah, before I go, I do have some tips. One tip that I can share is that you really need to have an extension cord because I use my laptop and my phone a lot, and the outlets are over here near the dresser, and I want to be closer to my bed. There aren't any outlets here close to the bed, so I'm thankful. Well, I'm glad that I have my extension cord with me. Also, they only have powdered coffee and tea bags here. So if you want to bring your own drinks, like your Milo or your Energen drinks, you can, yeah, so that you wouldn't be bored with the drinks that are available here. Next is that if you were given a choice of meals, make sure to take a picture of the meals that you selected for that day. Or for your entire stay, just because I'm not sure if they served me the correct meals, because I don't remember choosing the quinoa rice. But I don't know, I'm not really sure, but I just don't remember checking the quinoa rice. Is it quinoa rice? I'm not sure. Please comment down below. But anyway, the quinoa meal that was served. Yeah, so just so you could compare. And you can check with reception if they gave you the wrong meal or if they did it right. And last tip is that you can actually have your clothings cleaned, laundered here in the hotel. Unfortunately, it's just up to 7 items. You have to pick wisely. What I do recommend is that you can bring your own laundry detergent so that you can do your laundry here, because it's going to be 10 days. And I'm going out. I have to attend a training after the 10 days, so I need to make sure that most of my clothes are clean and that the only dirty ones are the ones that I recently used. So towards the end of my 10-day stay here, perhaps on the 8th day, I'm going to have some clothings cleaned here in the hotel. So that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do have some questions, comment down below. If you are going here in the UK from a red list country, yeah, this is basically what can happen to you, especially if you will be booked here in the Aurora Crawley or Aurora Gatwick Crawley. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy. God bless. Bye.